So for me, travel isn't an escape, but it's the way of life. Oof. How is she traveling so much? How does she manage traveling all the time? Well, I get this question all the time. And I know what you're thinking. Rich parents, high paying job, zero responsibilities. Well, no, the truth is way less glamorous and way more practical. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Kinjal and I make travel videos and I run a clothing brand called Lohana Lifestyle. And in today's video, I'm going to share how I afford traveling in my 20s. Let me start with this. Traveling is not cheap. So if you're waiting for it to become affordable overnight, it won't. Unless you make more money. But I make travel affordable by doing trade offs. While people my age spend money on random shopping, fancy dinners, impulse buying, and I don't know what bad habits do we have to unnecessarily spend money. Like, we have all those unnecessary subscriptions that happen every month, and half of them we don't even have idea about. We just like something, we buy it. A friend asked for dinner back to back, we say yes because who doesn't like it? Even I love it. But I save that money for traveling. Number two, I started building my income around my life. I didn't wait to earn more to start traveling. I started traveling with what I had. Now, I know that sounds difficult when you don't have money, and that's exactly why you're watching this. But trust me, you get there eventually. So, you need to have multiple income streams. We all start with one main job or one main business that you have, and then you are passionate about certain things in your life. So eventually, when you keep going, when you keep working, you will start finding opportunities and ways to take freelance projects or do some extra gigs or do some extra things that would give you another source of income apart from your main source of income. So for me, I have my business Lohana Lifestyle, and then I'm into content creation. So I have UGC shoots or maybe collaborations sometimes, and I also do some modeling here and there. So those things are they're not very regular, but they are there. So I can count at least 1 or 2% of my income from that. When I'm traveling or I'm planning to travel, I try to pitch to a lot of people. I try to create opportunities for myself, and then I try to make a lot of content so through which I can post stuff later on, and help people, maybe post on YouTube and things like that. So these are very little things that helps me here and there to get some cash. And then I am also a fashion consultant, so I do have my other job that pays me through fashion consultation. So yeah, for me these are all the stuff, but you can pick your own categories with whatever profession you are in or whatever passions you have. Number three, Instagram is lying to you. You only see 10% of the trip. Let's not forget that. What you don't see is budget flight, budget trips, planning behind everything that's gonna save money throughout the trip. So over time, I have started to travel smarter. So yeah, it's not always luxury travels and luxury trips. Sometimes you have to go in the budget to have most of your life. And trust me, like I have traveled to Bali 2 times, and that also for a longer period of time. So I can 110% bet and tell you that I know luxury things have their own pros but also cons. But I have done budget traveling, and I can tell you the experience that you're going to have in your 20s, in your budget travel trips, especially if you don't have money, it's going to be insane. Because at the end of the day, traveling is not only fancy villas and fancy flights and fancy stuff, it's more beyond than that. Number four, strategy over spontaneity. I know it feels so good to be talking about the trip right now and booking it for tomorrow. It feels great, but it's gonna take a lot of money, unless you don't mind that, but which is not why you're here. So, what I do is I stay flexible with my schedules, I stay flexible with my dates, I keep tracking the flight, I save them so that I know whenever there is a lowest rate. I try to find my stay around the things that I'm going to do or around the area that's going to be easier for me to travel, so I don't waste a lot of money on internal commute and stuff like that. So these are the small things that would save you a lot of money and not spontaneous stuff. It feels great, I know, but if you're budget traveling, you have to plan a little in advance. Number five, I work while traveling. I know, this is the big one. So for me, travel isn't an escape, but it's the way of life. Oof, this feels so good even saying it. See, I have chosen my career and my life and my work when I'm not tired of it, when I'm not running away from it. I love what I do, and that's the biggest part. That if you're loving what you're doing, you really don't need to run away from it. It can be your routine. I know what you're gonna say, but I need a break. I can't keep working while traveling. What's the point of vacationing if I have to work? I get it, but you're in your 20s, you have to juggle a lot. And trust me, if you keep waiting for money and take that trip next year, and then next year, and then next year, then trust me, you're gonna keep waiting and you're never gonna have enough money. So I'm telling you, while you are in your 20s, make most of it, do what you love, so you don't run away from it. You will not need majorly a break from it. So even if you have to do it for an hour or two during your trip, it shouldn't be a hassle. What I do is I collect major of my stuff that is like hassleful or heavy, and I do it before my trip. So that's what I said. When I plan everything. So I know what kind of things needs to be done before I fly, and then what can be done during the trip, and what has to be done right after coming back. Honestly, I would not love to wait till I have a lot of money to travel, because like that, I'm gonna grow old and then I'm not gonna be, doing everything that I do in my 20s. So, no, I didn't suddenly become someone who can afford traveling. I made my choices differently. I built my lifestyle around it. And you can do it too. So, if you really want to travel and don't want to wait till you have a lot of money, this is the time, my friend. You're never going to be this young. This is the time. Don't waste it. Save it. Prioritize your things, and just not the way Instagram is showing you. Let's not forget, everyone tries showing the pretty part, but there's way more beyond it. Having said that, I would like to inform you all that I have started hosting group trips to Bali for now. Later, I don't know where else, but for now, we have started with Bali group trips. We have come up with some tentative dates, and if you want, if you're interested, if you're really interested, okay, not just for fun, this group trip is something balanced, not just luxury, not just budget traveling. It's mix of everything. You're going to have your own freedom, but at the same time you don't have hassle of managing everything on your own. You're going to be meeting like-minded people, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're interested, I'll be mentioning everything about the group trip in the description box below. There is also a Google form that you can fill it up if you're interested in participating, and I cannot wait to see you around. If this video has helped you even a little bit, don't forget to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you have not been following me on Instagram, I'm going to link my Instagram handle here. I post my everyday things, my travel things, and mix of my life. So come say hi and share this video with someone who keeps saying next year chalte hai, baad mein chalte hai, हाँ देखता हूँ, हाँ देखती हूँ. No, my friend, this is the time. This is the youngest you will ever be. So find your ways. Don't say I'm broke. Just make it possible. Go in the comment section and tell me which is that one place that you have been putting off your list. I'll see you on the other end. Till next time. Bye. And if you're going on any trip, happy journey. Have a lot of fun.